Hello there, and welcome. If you're watching this, chances are you're entering a stage in life that is rich with experience, wisdom, and maybe a bit of uncertainty about what comes next. Today, we're diving into something that's both deeply important and empowering. The six essential pillars of support that can make your life after 60 stronger than even family. Now, we all know how precious family is, but as we get older, it's natural to seek out additional sources of support, things that can stand alongside family and truly help us navigate life with strength, joy, and peace of mind. These pillars are the foundation that helps us feel resilient and connected. And guess what? It's never too late to start building them. As we grow older, emotional support becomes more important than ever. Life brings about many changes as we age: retirement, the loss of loved ones, health challenges, and having someone to talk to during these times can make all the difference. Whether it's a trusted friend or a mentor, emotional support helps us feel seen, heard, and understood. It's that comforting presence in our lives that reminds us we're not alone, even when things get tough. In your 60s, you may find that you're reassessing relationships and deciding which ones truly support your well-being. It's normal to let go of certain friendships, especially those that feel draining or no longer align with your values. Instead, focus on nurturing the connections that offer understanding and positivity. Sometimes emotional support comes from someone you least expect: a neighbor, a fellow volunteer, or a new friend made through a shared interest. Take, for example, Harriet, who recently retired after decades in the teaching profession. At first, she felt a bit disconnected from the world. After all, her colleagues and students had been a huge part of her daily routine. To help her adjust, Harriet reached out to a former colleague, Angela, who had also retired a few years earlier. The two started meeting for coffee every week, and soon, their meetings turned into a vital part of Harriet's week. They talked about everything: life after retirement, their families, the little joys of everyday life, and the occasional challenge. The simple act of having someone to listen to her made Harriet feel more grounded and less alone. It was this emotional connection that gave her the strength to embrace retirement with a positive outlook. Similarly, emotional support doesn't always have to come from a peer. Sometimes it's a mentor or someone who has been through similar life experiences. As we age, we may find ourselves facing situations we've never encountered before, such as health issues or caring for a spouse. Having someone who has walked down that path can offer invaluable guidance and reassurance. Think of it like having a wise guide who helps you navigate life's unknowns. Don't be afraid to seek out emotional support when you need it. Therapy can also be a great option for those looking for professional guidance. There's no shame in talking to someone who can offer expert advice on managing stress, anxiety, or grief. Many older adults find therapy to be a great way to process their emotions and gain coping skills for the challenges of aging. If you're not sure where to begin, start by thinking about your existing social circles. Maybe there's a family member or a longtime friend you can reach out to. Or perhaps you'd like to explore new support networks. There are plenty of groups, both in person and online, that cater to people in their 60s and beyond. Whether it's through a book club, a hobby group, or even a volunteer opportunity, connecting with others who understand where you're at in life can make a huge difference. Remember, it's okay to ask for emotional support. The people who truly care for you will want to be there for you, and those meaningful connections will be a great source of strength throughout your journey. As we get older, the importance of social support grows stronger. Having a network of people around us, whether family, friends, or a community, can make a world of difference in our daily lives. Social connections help reduce feelings of loneliness, keep us active, and even improve our overall well-being. As we age, we may experience a shrinking social circle, whether due to retirement, moving, or the passing of loved ones. However, it's never too late to build new connections and find support in places we may not expect. One of the simplest ways to tap into social support is by participating in activities that bring people together. Joining a local club, attending community events, or volunteering can provide opportunities to meet like-minded individuals who share common interests. Even something as simple as taking a walk in the park or attending a nearby farmer's market can lead to new conversations and friendships. The key is to put yourself out there, even if it feels intimidating at first. Let me share an inspiring story about John, a man in his early 70s who had recently lost his wife. He found himself feeling isolated and unsure of how to fill his days. After some time, he decided to take up woodworking, a hobby he had always been curious about but never had time for. He joined a local woodworking group where members of all ages came together to share ideas and collaborate on projects. At first, John was hesitant to speak up, unsure if he would fit in. However, he quickly realized that the group was filled with welcoming individuals who shared a passion for crafting. Through his time spent with the group, John not only learned new skills but also built lasting friendships. These new social connections helped him regain a sense of purpose and belonging, reminding him that it's never too late to start something new. Another powerful way to strengthen social support is through technology. While some may feel a bit intimidated by digital tools, technology has made it easier than ever to stay connected with others. Video calls, social media, and messaging apps can help bridge the gap between family members and friends who live far away. For those who feel disconnected from their immediate community, online groups and forums focused on shared interests can provide a sense of connection and belonging. Many seniors I know have embraced these tools, and they found that keeping in touch with others online helps them feel more engaged and supported. Take Barbara, for instance. She joined an online book club after retiring and quickly became close friends with several members. They shared book recommendations, discussed their favorite novels, and over time, began to chat about their personal lives as well. Even though they were scattered across the country, Barbara's connection with this group was a lifeline, especially during the times when she felt isolated. The relationships she formed online were just as meaningful as those she had in person, proving that social support can come in many forms. The power of social support lies in its ability to keep us grounded and connected. When we have a community to turn to, we are more resilient and better equipped to face life's challenges. So don't be afraid to seek out new connections or rekindle old ones. There's a whole world of people out there who are eager to share their time, energy, and support with you. And remember, even small interactions, whether it's a brief conversation with a neighbor or a comment on an online post, can spark a meaningful connection that strengthens your social network. As we enter our 60s and beyond, managing finances takes on an even greater sense of importance. Retirement, healthcare costs, and the possibility of unexpected expenses can sometimes feel overwhelming. The peace of mind that comes with having a solid financial plan is one of the most valuable supports we can build for ourselves. Financial support isn't just about having money. It's about knowing you've made smart choices that will allow you to live comfortably and independently as you age. One of the first steps in creating financial security is ensuring you have a clear understanding of your financial situation. This might mean sitting down and reviewing your savings, pension plans, or any other sources of income you have in retirement. If it feels like too much to handle on your own, consider working with a financial advisor. These professionals can offer guidance on how to budget, invest wisely, and make your money work for you, especially when it comes to healthcare or any long-term expenses that might arise. There's no shame in asking for help when it comes to understanding your financial options. Take Margaret, for example. She retired a few years ago, and at first didn't think much about her finances. She had a small pension, but she didn't realize how important it would be to budget carefully in retirement. After some advice from a financial planner, Margaret was able to restructure her budget and find ways to save on things like groceries and insurance. This planning helped her create a comfortable cushion for any unexpected expenses and allowed her to travel and enjoy her retirement without financial stress. With the right planning, Margaret found that she could still have fun and maintain a sense of security in her later years. Another valuable form of financial support is access to local resources and government programs. Many communities offer programs specifically for seniors that can help with things like housing, transportation, and even food. Some older adults may be eligible for benefits they didn't realize were available to them, such as supplemental nutrition assistance or assistance with prescription costs. Take some time to explore the programs that are available in your area. Even small savings can add up over time, and every little bit helps in ensuring that you don't have to rely solely on family or friends for financial assistance. Being mindful of healthcare expenses is also an important part of financial planning. Health insurance, including Medicare or Medicaid, can help reduce the financial burden of medical bills, but it's important to stay informed about the coverage you have. Healthcare costs can quickly add up, and knowing how to navigate insurance options, prescription costs, and long-term care planning can provide peace of mind as you age. Working with a professional who understands elder care finances can help you plan for future health expenses, ensuring that you have the support you need when the time comes. Finally, one of the most important aspects of financial support is having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected situations may arise. Whether it's a medical emergency, a sudden home repair, or any number of other things, Having a small cushion of savings, no matter how modest, can make all the difference in ensuring you don't have to rely on others for support during difficult times. Financial peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself as you age. By planning ahead and seeking out the right resources, you can ensure that your financial support system is strong enough to help you navigate this new chapter of life with confidence. As we age, taking care of our mental health becomes just as important as our physical health. It's easy to focus on staying physically active, but our minds need care and attention too. Mental health support can help us manage the stresses, anxieties, and emotional challenges that come with growing older. Whether we're dealing with the loss of loved ones, adjusting to retirement, or facing health concerns, having the right tools to nurture our mental well-being is key to living a fulfilling and balanced life. One of the first steps in caring for your mental health is recognizing that it's okay to seek help when needed. Therapy or counseling isn't just for people who are struggling with severe mental health issues. It can also be a great resource for anyone feeling overwhelmed or simply wanting to talk through the changes that come with aging. Having a safe space to express your feelings and thoughts without judgment can provide clarity and relief. Many seniors find that speaking with a therapist helps them navigate emotions like grief, loneliness, or anxiety in a healthy way. Take Betty, for example, who in her early 70s began feeling increasingly isolated after her close friends moved away. She found herself struggling with sadness and a sense of loss, not only from the change in her social circle, but also from the adjustments she had to make after retiring. Betty decided to start seeing a therapist who specialized in helping older adults. Over time, therapy helped her understand her feelings of loss and gave her the coping strategies she needed to manage her emotions. She also realized that it wasn't just the absence of her friends that bothered her, but the fact that she hadn't created new ways to stay socially engaged. The support she received from her therapist made a huge difference in her emotional well-being. Another powerful way to support your mental health is through mindfulness practices like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises. These activities can help calm the mind, reduce stress, and promote a sense of peace. Mindfulness is especially beneficial in later life because it helps you focus on the present moment rather than worrying about the past or future. Studies have shown that mindfulness can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, improve memory, and even help with managing chronic pain. Many seniors I know who have embraced these practices feel more grounded and able to handle life's challenges with a sense of clarity and calm. Exercise also plays a big role in mental health. It's not just about keeping your body in shape. It's about boosting your mood and reducing feelings of stress. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood elevators. Even something as simple as a daily walk, a light stretch, or gardening can help improve your mental state. The key is finding something you enjoy that gets you moving and allows you to clear your mind. Social connections are another vital aspect of mental well-being. Being able to talk to someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, or support group, can help alleviate feelings of loneliness or anxiety. Sometimes just having someone listen can make a world of difference in how we feel. If you're unable to connect with people in person, don't forget that phone calls, video chats, or even social media can bridge the gap. Finally, it's important to give yourself grace and not feel like you have to have everything figured out. It's okay to have bad days, and it's okay to ask for support when you need it. Mental health is a journey, and taking small steps every day can lead to significant improvements over time. By nurturing your mental well-being, you'll be better equipped to enjoy the many joys that come with growing older and make the most of every day. Taking care of our physical health is one of the most essential pillars of support as we age. It can be easy to overlook the importance of maintaining an active lifestyle, but staying physically healthy is not just about looking good. It's about feeling good and preserving our independence. Regular physical activity can help prevent chronic diseases, boost energy levels, and even improve our mood. It's also one of the best ways to ensure that we continue to live a fulfilling life, no matter our age. One of the first steps in maintaining physical health as we age is finding an exercise routine that works for you. It's important to remember that physical activity doesn't have to mean intense workouts at the gym. Instead, it's about finding movements that feel good and are sustainable in the long term. Walking, swimming, yoga, or even Tai Chi are excellent options for seniors because they're gentle on the body while still providing numerous benefits. In fact, regular walking can improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, and increase bone density, all of which are crucial as we get older. Take Sam, for example. In his late 60s, Sam found himself struggling with joint pain and limited mobility. At first, he felt frustrated and thought that his body was just slowing down. However, after speaking to his doctor, he learned that gentle exercises like water aerobics and stretching could help relieve his pain and improve his flexibility. Sam started attending a local water aerobics class and was amazed at how much better he felt. Not only did the water support his joints, but the regular movement also improved his strength and energy levels. Over time, Sam discovered that staying active didn't just ease his physical discomfort, it boosted his mood and gave him a renewed sense of vitality. It's also important to remember that physical health doesn't just rely on exercise. Proper nutrition plays a key role in staying healthy as we age. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, can help maintain a healthy weight, improve bone health, and support brain function. Staying hydrated is also crucial for overall well-being. As we age, our bodies don't always signal thirst as strongly as they once did, so it's important to be mindful about drinking enough water throughout the day. For seniors, it's also vital to address any specific health concerns. Regular checkups with a doctor can help detect any underlying issues and prevent more serious conditions from developing. Screenings for things like high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes are essential in keeping track of your health. If you're managing a chronic condition, working with your healthcare provider to create a tailored plan can help you maintain your quality of life. Another important aspect of physical health is getting enough rest. As we age, our sleep patterns can change, and we may find ourselves having trouble falling or staying asleep. However, adequate rest is essential for healing, maintaining energy levels, and improving cognitive function. Creating a calming bedtime routine, avoiding caffeine late in the day, and ensuring your sleep environment is comfortable can all contribute to better sleep quality. Finally, remember that staying physically healthy doesn't mean striving for perfection. It's about making small, consistent choices that promote well-being. It's okay if you can't do everything you used to do, but what matters is that you're doing what you can to stay active, strong, and healthy. By making physical health a priority, you're laying a solid foundation for an independent and fulfilling life in your later years. As we move through life, especially after reaching our 60s, many of us begin to reflect more deeply on the meaning of our lives and our place in the world. Spiritual support can provide a strong foundation for this search for peace and purpose. Spirituality doesn't necessarily mean religious beliefs. It's about finding a sense of connection, purpose, and inner peace. Whether through religion, nature, meditation, or acts of kindness, nurturing your spirit can bring profound joy, comfort, and clarity as you age. For some, spirituality is deeply rooted in their religious faith. Attending services, praying, or reading sacred texts can provide a sense of belonging and connection to something larger than oneself. These practices often provide comfort during times of loss or uncertainty, offering a source of strength and resilience. Spiritual communities can also be incredibly supportive, creating bonds between individuals who share similar values and beliefs. Whether it's a church, temple, or mosque, being part of a spiritual community can provide a deep sense of comfort and help reduce feelings of loneliness or isolation. Let's think of Eleanor, a woman in her late 60s who found comfort in her church community after her husband passed away. She had always attended services, but after his death, she began to seek out more meaningful connections. She joined a women's prayer group where they not only prayed together, but also shared their personal stories and supported one another. This group became a vital source of spiritual and emotional support for Eleanor. The sense of community and shared faith helped her process her grief and gave her the strength to keep moving forward. She found peace in knowing that she was not alone, and the deepening of her spiritual connection helped her face the challenges of widowhood with resilience. For others, spirituality might not be about organized religion, but rather about a personal connection to nature, the universe, or the idea of a greater purpose. Spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or volunteering to help others are all ways to nurture the spirit. Activities like these can lead to a deep sense of fulfillment, helping us to feel more grounded and present in our lives. Volunteering, in particular, can provide a sense of purpose by allowing you to give back to others and make a positive difference in your community. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, mentoring younger people, or simply offering a kind word to a neighbor, acts of kindness and service can create a strong sense of spiritual fulfillment. Take Alan, a man who, after retiring, felt a sense of emptiness. He spent a lot of time in his garden, but something still felt missing. He eventually decided to volunteer at a local senior center, where he helped organize activities for other older adults. Through this service, Alan found a renewed sense of purpose. His work was not only beneficial to others, but it also brought him a sense of peace, knowing that he was contributing to the well-being of his community. This spiritual connection to helping others helped him cope with the changes he faced in retirement and gave his life a new sense of direction. Whatever form spirituality takes for you, it's important to create space for it in your life. It's easy to get caught up in the physical and social aspects of aging, but nurturing your spirit can provide deep emotional and psychological support. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, mindfulness, or acts of kindness, spiritual practices can help you feel more centered, peaceful, and connected. By prioritizing spiritual well-being, you not only create a sense of purpose, but also develop an inner strength that supports you through life's inevitable challenges. As we age, our emotions can become more complex. Experiences like retirement, changes in family roles, loss of loved ones, or health challenges can stir up a wide range of feelings, some joyful, others difficult. Emotional support is a vital pillar of strength that helps us process these feelings in healthy, constructive ways. Just like our physical health, our emotional health deserves care, attention, and kindness. Emotional support begins with acknowledging that it's okay to feel deeply. Many older adults grew up in times when expressing emotions wasn't always encouraged. But now, more than ever, it's important to know that there's no weakness in vulnerability. Allowing yourself to grieve, feel joy, express frustration, or share laughter is part of being fully human. Bottling up emotions can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical illness, while sharing them, especially with someone who listens with empathy, can bring comfort, healing, and relief. Emotional support can come from many different sources. Close friends, family members, or even a support group can provide a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on. Sometimes, simply having someone say, "I understand," can make all the difference. These conversations don't need to be deep or formal. Often, a casual chat over a cup of tea, a phone call with a loved one, or a walk with a friend can be enough to ease emotional burdens. Consider Maria, who entered her 70s feeling proud of the life she had built, but quietly struggling with feelings of loneliness after her children moved to different states. Though she didn't want to burden anyone with her emotions, she eventually opened up to a neighbor who invited her to a local senior lunch group. Through these weekly gatherings, Maria found companionship and, more importantly, a space to share her feelings. She realized that others felt the same way, and that by opening up, she not only helped herself but also encouraged others to do the same. Emotional support, she learned, is a two-way street. When we allow others to support us, we often support them in return. Emotional resilience also involves how we talk to ourselves. Many seniors are very kind to others, but surprisingly harsh on themselves. Practicing self-compassion, speaking to yourself gently, forgiving your own mistakes, and accepting that aging is a natural, imperfect process can help reduce negative feelings and boost confidence. One helpful tool is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings, even just for a few minutes a day, can help you process what you're going through and better understand your emotional patterns. Pets can also offer surprising emotional support. Many seniors find that the companionship of a dog, cat, or even a bird brings comfort, routine, and joy into their daily lives. Animals provide a unique kind of non-judgmental presence and unconditional affection that can ease feelings of sadness or anxiety. Finally, remember that seeking professional help, such as from a counselor or therapist, is a sign of strength, not weakness. Many older adults benefit from speaking to someone trained to help them navigate the emotional shifts that come with aging. This kind of support can make a huge difference in how you experience your later years. Emotional support isn't about always being cheerful. It's about creating space in your life to feel, connect, and heal. By surrounding yourself with people who care, practicing kindness toward yourself, and seeking help when needed, you build a foundation of emotional strength that supports you in every season of life. When we talk about support systems, we often think first of family. But sometimes the strongest and most reliable pillars of support come from the communities we choose rather than the families we're born into. After 60, community support can offer a deep sense of belonging, purpose, and connection, especially during times when family might be far away, busy with their own lives, or simply unable to provide the kind of companionship or assistance we need. Community support means being part of something larger than yourself. It might be a neighborhood group, a local senior center, a faith-based community, a book club, a gardening group, or even an online forum. What matters most is that you feel seen, valued, and included. These spaces offer more than just social interaction. They provide opportunities for growth, shared purpose, and meaningful engagement. Take George, for example. After retiring and moving to a new town to be closer to his daughter, he found himself missing the familiar routines and friends from his old life. Instead of waiting for connection to find him, he decided to join a local men's coffee group that met every Thursday morning. At first, he was hesitant, unsure if he'd fit in. But within a few weeks, he was laughing, sharing stories, and even offering advice to younger retirees. That small act of stepping into community gave George a sense of rhythm and companionship that completely changed his experience of retirement. Community support isn't just about fun and games. It's also practical. Many communities offer services that help seniors remain independent and safe. From transportation programs and meal delivery services to health screenings and technology classes, these resources can make a big difference in daily life. Knowing that you can reach out to your community for help, whether it's a ride to the doctor or a group to walk with in the morning, can greatly reduce stress and foster independence. And let's not forget the joy of giving back. Community is not only something we receive, it's something we contribute to. Volunteering is a powerful way to stay connected, boost mental health, and feel purposeful. Whether you knit hats for newborns at the hospital, help kids with their reading at the library, or assist at a local food pantry, giving your time and talents not only supports others, it strengthens your own well-being. Technology has also made it easier than ever to stay involved. If getting out and about is a challenge, there are many online communities for older adults where you can make friends, join virtual events, or learn something new. You can attend a virtual lecture, take a painting class, or even participate in an exercise group, all from the comfort of your home. Most importantly, community support reminds us that we are not alone. Being part of a group, even a small one, offers the reassurance that someone cares, that you are connected, and that your life continues to have value and impact. It's one of the strongest supports you can build, not just for your later years, but for every stage of life. So whether you're looking for companionship, purpose, or practical help, reach out to your community. It may be the place where you feel most supported, understood, and alive.